I got no rules, I count 'em.
It's Adyel here and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a chit chat get ready with me for you guys, and today's a really exciting one because I haven't talked to you guys about how school's been going and how life's been going since moving out to LA and all that sort of stuff. So you're gonna hear about so many things from my personal life to my school and my work and how everything has been. So I figured I would just get ready for my day today, and while doing that, let you guys in on some insights. So before we get started, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and let me know how you like chit chat get ready with me's like this, with updates and sort of stuff like that. And also be sure to comment down below your thoughts. I love reading all of your comments and I try to respond to a lot of them. Also, if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. I post every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. It is such a fun time around here and I would absolutely love it if you stuck around, and also turn on that notification bell. I see you, I'm watching you, do it right now, or just don't even bother continue watching. But anyways, I really hope you guys enjoy this video and keep on watching. Alright, so I've worn this shirt already in a video. I've actually worn the same outfit that I'm wearing right now to school, and I put it in my outfit of the week already, so if you haven't seen that, check it out. But I'm wearing it again because I didn't take an Instagram picture in it, and if I didn't do that, did I even wear it? Obviously I have to rewear it. Also, I have my lights set up. I'm not sure if that's a good thing because the window, I figured the sunlight would fluctuate and I wanted to make sure that everything was on point, so we'll see. I'll try on error, and the reason I'm filming my makeup video in front of my window today instead of my bed is because, and hold on, let me get ready so this can be a chit chat get ready with me. Okay, but today I'm so excited. I am seeing one of my best YouTube friends, Christina, or Beauty Chickie here on YouTube, and it was so spontaneous. Her whole trip and everything, it's even spontaneous. I don't even know when I'm going to pick her up, so I'm trying to speed through my makeup today because as soon as she texts me, I'm gonna leave. She also has to come into my apartment to upload a video, and by the way, just excuse any background noise you might hear. So I had to tidy up my apartment a little bit because I wasn't expecting a visitor. I wasn't even expecting to see her until like November or December. It was just a little ratchet, and I didn't want to set up over there because it would be too messy, and everything's already on my desk, like all my makeup and stuff anyways, so might as well keep the mess in one spot. So, alright, I have so much to update you guys and talk about. I want to talk about FIDM. I have a lot of questions about FIDM. That's pretty much the main thing going on in my life right now. The big thing that changed is that I started school. I'm starting my first quarter at FIDM, and FIDM does quarter systems instead of semesters, so we do 10 weeks and then we have 2 to 3 weeks off every 10 weeks. And guys, it goes so fast. I feel like I just started yesterday. I'm going into my 4th week. When you see this, I'm in my 4th week and I have midterms next week. I don't understand. So there's a lot to talk about today, so it's kind of gonna be all over the place, and I'm not gonna explain what I'm doing with my makeup because I've explained this so many times. I'm doing the look that I always do, my natural everyday look. But okay, where do I start? Okay, so first of all, if you're not subscribed to my vlog channel, go ahead and do that because I feel like it's harder for me to know what to talk about because I address a lot of the stuff in my vlog channel, and a lot of those videos are not even up yet because I've been so focused on my main channel uploads and my homework. So I've been filming my vlogs, but the editing and uploading them, sorry about my phone, that's kind of slacking. It's mid-October. I have my orientation on October 2nd. And I guess I'll talk a little bit about FIDM first, and then I'll talk about how my life's been going, how I've been feeling and all that sort of stuff, because I feel like a lot of you want to know all about FIDM and my classes and my major and what I think of it, because I know a lot of my viewers are actually thinking of going to FIDM, and I'm planning on doing a lot of videos throughout the course of my YouTube career talking about college and my experience and all that sort of stuff. But you guys should know by now that now's my time to do my eyebrows, and I cannot do them while I'm talking, so we will start that once I'm done with my eyebrows. Okay, So, I'm gonna start out by telling you guys my major. I'm finally gonna tell you guys my major. The reason I didn't tell you guys before I committed, just kind of for protection reasons, I guess. And I didn't know that the way FIDM works, like, I thought that only specific classes would be specific days, but there are so many different class days and times and professors and everything, so now I realize I can tell you guys. However, I'm not gonna tell you guys the days that I have class and like what class and like all that sort of stuff, obviously, because you guys know where I go to school, FIDM, and you guys know it's the Los Angeles campus, and just for safety reasons, protection reasons, I'm not gonna go into that. I'm sure you can understand, especially with the way the world is now. Literally anyone has access to my videos, and I put my videos out there on the internet, so you know, anyone can go on the internet. But anyways, my major is beauty merchandising and marketing, which if you go on the FIDM website and you were trying to guess my major, it's pretty obvious because it's what I do on YouTube. They also offer regular merch marketing, but over the past, I want to say 2 years, I have become infatuated with the beauty industry and the beauty aspect. And I'm constantly marketing beauty products to you guys, you know, like that's what I do. And I'm part of the new influencer marketing revolution. And even though I do it myself and I know so much already, I wanted to learn kind of the business side of it. And also maybe in the future I want to start my own brand and all that sort of stuff. And you know, YouTube isn't forever. I have no idea what's gonna happen with my life, where I'm gonna be taken. You know, I have to have that degree on paper, you know, no matter how much experience I have doing marketing on YouTube, I need to have a degree, which is something that's wrong with today's society, and I feel like our generation hopefully will fix if we are not concerned about eating up money from people, which I feel like that's always what it's about. So, you know, it kind of sucks because I gotta pay tuition to get a degree when I don't want to be working at an office. I don't want to be working behind the scenes of a beauty brand unless it's my own. And I want to take my career further on YouTube, and I want to get into the modeling industry and go from there, see what happens. But yeah, so that's my major, and I can finish my program in 18 months in 6 quarters, which is insane to think about because I don't know if your high school went by a quarter system, but mine did. I had 4 quarters in 1 year of high school. So it's crazy to think that basically with FIDM's quarter system, I'll be done like equivalent to my 1.5 years of a high school year, you know? It's gonna be 3 quarters of more general ed classes and then 3 quarters of beauty classes. So right now, obviously I'm starting off with my general classes, but what I love about FIDM is that their goal is to get you done as quick as possible so you don't have to pay that extra tuition, you know? There's a beauty program at FIT, but honestly, first of all, New York City isn't for me. I've been there all my life, so I guess I wanted what I don't have. But also, FIT, I don't want to go too much into it because everyone can make their own judgments and I don't want to influence anyone else's judgment with my comment. There's so much lash glue in my lashes from yesterday. Oh my god, I did a terrible job at taking it all off yesterday. I was so tired. Okay, but basically if I were going to FIT right now, I'd be taking general ed classes that have nothing to do, like I'd be taking science, I'd be taking calculus, blah blah blah. But the general ed classes I'm taking now are all geared towards art and business majors. And for example, I have to take a color and design theory class, which I'm a business major, I'm not an art major, so that is kind of like a pointless class for me in my opinion. I mean, who knows, it might help me down the line. I'm not gonna bash it, you know, very open to learning, and lately I've actually kind of been enjoying the class, which is good. But you know, that sort of class at FIDM is better than me taking biology because, like, you know, there's no correlation there. So they try and make your program as short as possible, and like for example, next quarter I have math classes, but it's like business math. I think there's college math, that's like the only basic class. I got out of my English class because of APs, that's the only thing that helped me. I do have to take US history though. So there are a few general classes, but for the most part, the general classes, like right now, 2 of my general classes are marketing and retail. And then right now I'm also taking survey Western art history, which I'm actually really mad because if I knew I had to take that, I would have taken it in high school, even though it would have been more work and more whatever on me, but it's whatever. I have a great schedule. I go 2 days a week and the classes are 2 hours and 45 minutes. I know that sounds beyond scary. At first I was like, oh hell no, but they go really fast, except when the teachers are doing nothing but lecture. I personally prefer when we're doing some sort of activity or something to keep us occupied during the first half, and then the second half they do lecture. Because I just cannot sit there for 2 hours and 45 minutes and zone in and pay attention, you know? And also what kind of does suck, this is like a little rant on my end, because I know so much about influencer marketing and I work with people in PR, I work with marketing heads of marketing departments for so many beauty brands, and I have that knowledge. So I'm scared that some of the classes I'm gonna take, I'm gonna be like, oh, but I know all this, you know? And it kind of sucks because, for example, there's a few trips that I can take within my major, and all of them involve going to like conferences or making meetings with brands of your choice, like Too Faced, Smashbox, and talking to them and hopefully, you know, being able to get a relationship with them and get a job with them. But I already have a relationship with them, so that's kind of the negative thing about going to school, because I am getting an education, but also like if I get a certain GPA, I can meet with certain brands. But it's like, for example, like with Too Faced, I've been to their headquarters 2 times already. And I'm not saying this to be like, oh, look at me. I'm saying it like in just a rational aspect, just because it's the truth. Like a lot of this stuff I've already experienced and done. So like, again, it kind of sucks that I have to pay so much money, but I'm really hoping that the classes I take will give me a really good background in education. Maybe the trips and the other stuff like that won't benefit me, and the internships and all that sort of stuff. Thank God my major, we're not required to do an internship, which is amazing because I cannot handle school, YouTube, and then like a part-time job. Like YouTube is my job. So yeah, but as for my classes, like I said, 2 days a week, 3 hours long. I like my schedule for the most part. One day I have like a really long break in between both my classes, but I can always go home or like do homework in between it, so it doesn't even really matter. I just make sure that those days are my like school days. But it has hit me a little hard because I didn't realize how fast everything goes by. I'll have my 2 days of classes and I'll be like, oh, I have a week to do this assignment, like it's due next week. Because the crazy thing is, I only go to each class 10 times because of the quarter system. We have 10 weeks, so I'm only in those classes for 10 different times, which is pretty scary because it puts into perspective how fast everything's gonna go. And ooh, crap, I think I have to hurry up then. Okay, yay! All right, I got the address, so once I'm done, I'm gonna go head there. But the good news is that it's really close to me, so yay. I'm really excited to see her. I'm gonna get into how I've been emotionally after this. I don't have really much else to say about classes, but what was I saying? So it's crazy how it's only 10 times, it goes so fast. I'm gonna have 6 quarters, and I'm just, my mind is boggled that I'm gonna have midterms. Bro, what? Yesterday in class, my teacher was like, so next week you'll have a midterm review and then we'll have the midterm. Here's an example of what your midterms are. I'm like, what? We just started here, but no, it ain't playing around. But I'll sit there and I'll be like, oh, I have like a week to do this homework, but no, girl. Before you know it, it's the day before class and you're like, oh, ooh. So yeah, my classes, it's a lot of projects so far this quarter. There's a lot of group work. There's kind of like main assignments and then little assignments, but I didn't know this about college, that they put everything in the syllabus. I was like, oh, lit. It won't be like high school where I'm like, oh, things are going smooth, and then the next week it's like, hey guys, so we have this essay, it's gonna be due, like, but I'm glad that I at least know what's going on so I can plan and, you know, everything's all good. So I really like that. The people that I met are really chill, really nice. People in California are so freaking nice. and I'm not used to it because I'm used to all the New York attitudes, the dirty ass looks. And a lot of people like in New York, I can't speak for everyone, but in New York at least, like people would always ask me like, are people stuck up there, blah blah blah, because I guess you got the entertainment industry here. But no, everyone's so nice. Like I get shook when people try and make eye contact with me. Like I'm walking down, I'm like, why are you looking at me? Because I'm just so used to it. Like, don't look at anyone, don't talk to anyone. Like that's the New York mentality. Like, and I feel so bad because people that are living in my apartment complex probably think I'm such a bitch. I don't try and make small talk or get to know anyone, especially because this is where I live. So like in case something happens, like I don't want to like, you know, put myself in a bad position, especially I guess with guys. For example, not so much girls, not to like classify or anything, but you know, us girls, we deal with a lot of sexual harassment. And in New York City, oh my god, it was so bad. You could not walk out in heels. Like you would just get catcalled nonstop. You can look at videos on YouTube. They have girls who walk around New York City and show you, but it was so bad. So I always have my guard up with things like that, and I could actually do a story time about those sort of things. Like maybe I'll talk about it in my vlogs someday when I have nothing else to talk about. So like, for example, like this guy who lives in my complex was like making small talk in the elevator, like, hey, how are you, whatever. My New Yorker ass was like shook, like, why are you talking to me? But it's normal here, you know, like people just are friendly, like it's the wave. But it's refreshing, you know. But guys, let me tell you, driving in downtown is like driving in New York City. So I guess I'm in my New York element when it comes to driving over here. But what sucks is not only are people crazy drivers by downtown, but like a lot of people I notice don't pay attention or don't have like a lot of that street smart mentality that more New Yorkers have. Like one day this girl just comes out in the street, like just walking, and I had to slam on my brakes. Like she didn't look. That's one example. And also here, like in New York, if you've ever been to New York or you're a New Yorker, you know, even if the light says don't walk, if no car is coming, you walk anyway. But like people here, I notice they'll sit and they'll wait, they'll stand and they'll wait, but I've learned it's because you get jaywalking tickets here. I heard a story, someone got a $160 ticket for crossing the road when it wasn't illuminated. And I was like, what? So now I don't, because I got a $65 ticket for a parking meter that I was 10 minutes late to. More information will be in the vlog because I have some more things I want to address before I head out the door. But yeah, people are so nice here. It's really different. Not in a bad way, obviously, but it's a way different kind of lifestyle. That could also be a bad thing because, you know, you have to watch your guard out. You never know like who's being flaky, because in New York a lot of people, they'll show their, like if they don't like you, like they'll show it. So, you know, gotta keep the guard up. But as for how I've been doing, honestly, I haven't been doing so great, and don't get scared, I'll explain why. So when I first came here, I was doing great. When my mom first left, when my brother first left, I was doing great, I was doing my thing. But I moved here 2 months before, or a month and a half before school even started. So it came to a point where I was doing nothing. And I was seeing all my friends starting college. I was, you know, like being away from everyone. I didn't have any friends. I still like don't really know anyone that well. Okay, change of plans. Christina's actually gonna Uber here. I figured instead of making her wait around, oh, that's her right now. Since she wants to come to my apartment anyways to upload, I would be leaving in 10 minutes and then she would be waiting for 30 minutes. So I figured why not she just Uber here and upload to kill the time, whatever. Anyway, where was I? It came to a point where I was just waiting for school to start, and I was doing nothing, watching everyone around me be together still. And you know, it's hard for me, especially not only being away from Vin, I've touched on this, but because Vin and Ryan are together and they're my best friends, and even my other best friends, Erica, Ryan, Nikki, and James, they are all together. So it's so hard, that makes it even like 10 times harder, you know? So I started to get really bummed out just because I was out here alone, and I was kind of starting to like feel bad in a way about my choice to come here, because I know it's the right thing for me and I know I wouldn't be happier anywhere else, but I was starting to think, you know, maybe I would have been happier like just being with my friends, you know, and my family, like maybe. And I was kind of just at that point overthinking it, because I know that's stupid, because, you know, I made this sacrifice, you know, and I'm gonna make new friends. I'm gonna make a life for myself out here, and I can't just stick with what I'm comfortable with, or do something I don't want to do, or go to a school that I don't want to go to and that I wouldn't be fully happy with, just because people are there and it's comforting, you know? So of course it's always hard in the beginning. It always freaking sucks. But what really just like stabbed me, this was a week before school started. So the whole entire week before school started, I was literally depressed. I went into it in my vlog channel, so I'm not gonna tell you guys the full story here. So wait till my vlog, subscribe to my vlog channel, wait till that vlog goes up, because I tell you guys the entire story. But as some of you may know, it was me and Vin's 5-year anniversary that was 2 weeks ago. See what I mean? Like, so it was 2 weeks ago, and long story short, we booked a flight for him to come here for our anniversary weekend, because he had a 4-day weekend. We were gonna get to spend it in person, our 5 years in person, and last minute we had to cancel the flight and he couldn't come. So I'm still upset about it. You guys are actually gonna see like a few things in the vlog coming up soon that I can't talk about right now, for reasons that will be exposed in the vlog, so I'm sorry about that. It is a very valid reason though, and you'll see when I tell you guys in the vlog. But yeah, so that was really depressing, especially for me, because at least he has distractions. Like, he has new friends, he has a new life, he has homework, like, and I was like, I'm out here alone. I haven't started school yet. I'm already like feeling down. And then I'm so excited because I not only A, want to see my boyfriend and spend our anniversary together, but B, I know him. He's someone I know. Like, I wanted to finally be with someone, and I wanted to show him around LA, and I wanted to do all these fun things and go out. And it's like, now I can't just call anyone up and be like, yo, hey, want to go do this, want to go do that, you know? I was so excited to do like all this touristy stuff, get to do all this stuff with him. So that made me very, 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 very sad. I just fell off, like my game, my everything, like it was bad. But then school started. I tried keeping a strong head on my shoulders, focusing on school, and ever since school started, it's been going boom, 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 boom fast. And I hate to say it, but I'm kind of happy about it, because not only do I want to start my life and graduate and have that degree so that I can focus on YouTube and only YouTube, but I kind of don't like doing long distance with every single person in my life. I'm not only in a long distance relationship with my boyfriend, which sucks because, you know, he's my best friend, he's my everything. I'm so used to living 2 minutes away from him, going out with him every single day, doing everything with him. I'm a person that's really dependent on someone physically being there with me. I've always been, it's kind of hard to explain it because I've never been like an introvert, but like at home, I always had to see someone. There was very rare weekends where I was like, I don't want to do anything. But like if Finn couldn't hang out, like it would ruin my mood. Like I would have to go somewhere, do something. Like I like being around people that I like. I like doing things with my life. If that makes any sense, you know? Like, so it was a struggle to be alone and to be missing everyone, and it still is, but it's gonna get better, you know. I'll be back. But yeah, some days are better than others. The distance between me and Ben has started to become more manageable. Obviously there's ups and downs, and it kind of sucks because I kind of have the bad end of the stick. He has school 5 times a week and I have school 2 times a week, so like days I'm free I can talk all day and all I want to do is talk, but he's busy, has homework, has tests, has all this stuff. He's also around new people, meeting new people, and that's also a scary thing in long distance relationships, because it's like always a fear that because of the distance, because you're so far away, that you'll lose that best friendship too, because someone else will come along and replace you like every day. Like, and I don't mean romantically at all, I just mean like in general, like that's a hard aspect, and I want to definitely do a video on long distance when we've been doing it for longer, and maybe like next year, you know, if it works out, or even if it doesn't work out, I'm gonna eventually do a video on long distance because I've experienced it. But it definitely sucks, but it is temporary. That's what I found, and I found life goes so fast. It's absolutely unbelievable when I think about this time last year. It feels like it didn't even happen. All of senior year was a complete blur. So this is all temporary. It honestly sucks really bad when I love this. I love it here so much, and this is where I want to be and what I want to do. And in the future, because you guys know I most likely will graduate in those 18 months, it's sad to think that I might give up staying here and doing nothing but YouTube, you know? I've been thinking about, okay, so when I graduate and all my friends are still like in college for 2 more years, like I might, like, I've been thinking maybe I'll just go home. I don't know, but what I can tell you guys is you learn a lot being on your own, about life, about yourself. And you know, I'm proud of myself because I honestly thought I would never be okay with like sitting in my room, like, or like just being in my own space non-stop. And like, yeah, I want to have like a solid friend group, and I like don't like it, and of course I want to go out all the time, but it's more manageable for me. I've become sort of adapted to the lifestyle, if that makes any sense. Of course, I don't want to live alone forever, but I do feel like this is a good thing. And I'm really proud of myself for making this sacrifice and sticking through it. But I do have things coming up that are gonna make it a lot easier. As for more about FITM and classes and things like that, I'm going to tell you guys more about that in the what's in my school bag video, because I'm going to be going through like all the supplies for each class and all that. That's it, and I'm done with my makeup. Perfect timing. So that was it. I'm finally ready for my day now. Christina's going to be here any minute. I'm going to try and squeeze one more video in because it's going to be a really quick video. And then we're going to go out on the town. I'm going to show her around. I'm going to take her to Earth, and I'm going to take her to the one at Melrose because it's her first time in LA. I feel like that's a great thing to do. I love you guys so much, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone.